It is a gorgeous day in the Seattle area. It is supposed to be over 80 degrees today. The sun is shining. Yesterday it hit 80. I think Sunday and Monday it's supposed to be right around 80, so it's absolutely incredible. And that means it's boat day. We actually took the boat out last night. It was the first time of the year taking the boat out, and we went out right after work. It was actually packed. We went to Lake Sammamish. The boat launch is never that busy in May, but it was the first hot sunny day, and it was the first day that the boat launches were actually open because they've been closed for the quarantine lockdowns and coronavirus shutdowns. So the boat launch is finally open. Everyone's out. It's probably going to be absolutely packed today since it's a Saturday and it's supposed to be super hot, but we are taking the boat out. We're going to do some wake surfing. We'll try to bring you along for the whole thing. Yesterday when we took the boat out, we actually almost didn't get out because the battery was dead. It was completely dead, no juice. The dashboard wasn't lighting up, nothing was turning on, and it just so happened, because it was so busy, that someone right next to us launching their boat had a little portable charger, which I promptly ordered off of Amazon when we got home last night, and they were able to jump it for this little tiny basically like a big power bank looking thing with little tiny jumper cables that came off the side, and jumped the boat, never turned it off. So we're a little nervous today. I'm gonna go and try to hook up this little charger that I have. Got home last night. This is not where we normally park the boat. Got home last night, and you can kind of tell this is kind of an awkward situation here with the boat kind of on an angle. There's Oakley. This is what we do when it's sunny. Just enjoy. But this is why. This is where I have to turn to get the boat into its parking spot, but we have a whole bunch of brush that we didn't clear up and is blocking the way. So unless, actually, even if I went all the way into the grass, I wouldn't have made the turn. So right now I have to get all this brush off to the side so that I can get the truck and the boat back in this direction so that we can actually get out of here. Because right now I do not feel like backing the boat around that ginormous tree and down the driveway and into the neighbor's driveway and up the road. So gonna move all this brush, get this thing turned around, and hopefully charge the battery. Just bought a brand new trickle charger last week. If you've never owned a boat or anything, one of the problems is once you let the boat sit, if it's fully connected, the battery cables are fully connected, everything, if it sits for a really long time, it can lose its life, its charge. So we had it de-winterized near the end of the winter, because we usually take it out in March. As soon as it stops snowing and is above freezing, we're up for taking it out again. And we did that, got the battery all reconnected, got everything ready to go, and then the lockdown happened and everything closed, and so the boat was just sitting. And we gotta fix that, but for right now we just want to get out today, so that's what I'm going to try to do. I just climbed up to the boat, and this is why we don't park this here and why we didn't want to leave it here, but we got home at like 9 o'clock last night and it was just getting dark. I didn't feel like dealing with all the brush, and we hadn't eaten dinner yet, but it was super windy, and it's right underneath this big tree, and I was a little worried about like a branch falling on it, but I thought it would be okay for the most part. But what I figured would happen was that a lot of debris would get in the boat. Check this out. So now not only do I have to fix the battery and try to get a little bit of a charge before we get out there in an hour or two, but I think I'm just gonna take my gas-powered blower and just try to blow all this stuff out of here. 2 quick points of clarification. I am doing all that work, brush work in Lululemon joggers. These have become my work sweatpants because they're super comfy, but I also sat in some wood floor glue and it won't come off, so now they're just my work sweatpants. And my truck has a bunch of cameras, so I could actually see Oakley the whole time in case anyone was like, watch out for your dog. I could see her the whole time. So brush is moved, boat's back in its place. We can actually get out of here. Now I gotta charge the battery. All right, we are at the boat launch and everything is all together, gang's all here, and
everyone else is also at the boat launch.
Everyone else is here too. This is actually the busiest I've ever seen this lake, even like the busiest summer days. So busy, in fact, with the line, as long as it is. And check out this Corolla. I'm quite sure that that car is actually just high-centered and stuck there, and I feel horrible for them, but it's also hilarious. They just need a little nudge from someone, a little love tap, and from one of these many trucks, and they'll be okay. But we'll see what happens. The boat launch gets pretty crazy. I actually used to be like really afraid, like stressed out, I guess, over the process of like launching a boat, because like I'm newer to it and I don't know what I'm doing. Well, it turns out that everyone else is far more new to it and they go out boating way less, because we're among the faster people that launch our boats. So I don't really care quite as much, but it's quite a process. They really don't like you hanging out and like taking extra time, so we try to be really fast, but we'll see what this is like. It's tough when the line's this long and the parking is there's only so much parking for your boat and trailer when it's this busy. So it'll be interesting, but I'm sure we'll get out there eventually. And once we're out there, it's already 85 degrees out, and that's all that matters. So
Total chaos.
no, she's backed out.
No, she's just not close enough. She's gonna go for it as soon as she moves it up.
And the RAV4's backing up on the boat.
Oh,
We're watching how many people go over this this mound here. There's a Bentley, which they would be so stupid if they did that. But there's also another little sedan that is really thinking hard about doing that. So this is as much entertainment as we've got right now. So.
At the right angle. I don't think they're gonna do it.
RAV4 finally got some gas.
Oh, they're gonna do it. There they go.
It should be fine.
Oh, come on, get the Bentley.
Oh my gosh.
Bentley will go in.
Is the Civic gonna commit? There goes the Civic.
Oh, there goes the Civic. It's actually fine.
Oh,
that's not the
actually a flat
steepest.
spot.
Yeah.
That worked out.
Good job.
Chaos.
Way to go, people.
Now the Bentley has to sit in this whole long line.
All right, confirmation. They are indeed high-centered. Tow truck is here.
Oh, that sucks.
Poor folks, but we appreciate your sacrifice, dear friends, because that kept us entertained while we sat here. All right, good news. The boat started. It actually started right up. So very thankful that yesterday we drove around with the engine on the entire time so that the alternator could get the battery some juice, and hooked it up to the charger today. We are on the water. The ramp, the boat launch was actually not too horrible. I found a parking spot. It was like actually one of the last parking spots, but it was wide open. I was able to back my trailer in, and we are on the water. No issues. And because we're not going to wakeboard, we're going to wake surf. It doesn't matter that there are 10,000 boats out right now, because wake surfing, you don't need perfect conditions. So let's get clear of this no wake zone, and we're gonna motor on out of here.
You give me that good vibe, alright. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe can't deny this chemistry. Oh my God, it's...
All right, we are out here and the water is freezing. It is 61 degrees and I've got my wetsuit. That's what I'll go wake surfing with, but you just gotta jump in the water when it's 80 degrees outside in Seattle.
Again? Oh God.
Nice.
Oh.
What is that? I'll grab it.
Two hands.
I can see.
It's all his face.
I'm lost in your energy. You got me feeling weightless, no gravity. I feel so hard when you look at me. Caught up in your sweet, sweet fantasy. Oh my God, it's so electric, unexpected. Oh my God, this feels so reckless. Drop my defenses. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You know what you do to me. Got me feeling helpless, no remedy. It's like I'm living in a movie scene, and I can't deny this chemistry. Oh my God, it's so electric, unexpected. Oh my God, this feels so reckless. Drop my defenses. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. Come a little closer, I just wanna hold you. Never let it fade away. All this night is golden, natural emotion. Never let it go away. You got that good vibe, good vibe. You give me that good vibe all night. You get me so high, so high. You give me that good vibe, alright. You got that good vibe.
Well, that is a wrap. Just got the boat pulled back into its home, gave it a bath, put on this finishing sauce, hot sauce. This stuff is absolutely incredible. It keeps the exterior of the boat just pristine and glossy and protected and no water spots, and we do that every single time. So if you ever come out with us, expect that'll be how we finish off the day once we pull the boat out of the water. But when you have a bunch of people doing it, it actually goes by in just a few minutes. So spray it down and put the cover back on. We're probably not going to take it out for a few more days. It's supposed to rain, so it's tucked away nicely, and that's that. So this is kind of why we work out. That's our home gym. So you've seen the inside. Not sure how much you've seen the outside, but that's our little home gym. And that's kind of why we try to stay fit, is because we love doing that kind of stuff, and we love being able to surf and just stay out there as long as possible. And it's also why we started doing a lot more yoga, because as I get older, my muscles just do not feel as loose and flexible as they once were. So I do a lot more of that so that I can be able to pop out in the water and surf and get into some funky positions and you know, be able to handle it. So that's kind of why we do what we do in there, so we can have fun on the boat and in the mountains, on the water, wherever it is. But hope you enjoyed that episode. Hope it was fun to watch. It was certainly fun for us to be out there. So make sure you hit the like button if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel a ton. And then hit subscribe if you want to see more. You can hit the notification bell if you want to get an alert every time I post a video. And I'll try to keep these coming as often as I can. And as we get into summer, I'm hoping to do a lot more of this kind of stuff. We'll keep working out, so we'll keep posting it. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.